What's up everybody? This is Danielle TBD, aka the Brooklyn Dame, and I'm so excited to finally be doing this video. As you can tell by the title, it is about your memories and taking them off the pedestal. I've never heard anybody explain it the way that I'm about to explain it, but if you have heard of any other YouTubers, tag them so I can watch and get even more clarification about this particular subject. Basically, stop putting your memories on a pedestal, right? This kind of came to me while watching a Joseph Ally video, and I'll link the actual video in the description box below so you can check that out. But it came from one tiny line where Joseph Ally says, memories are just imaginal acts. When we're talking about memories, I believe that people hold memories to this high esteem and high regard simply because they believe that it's already happened. Whereas when you're visualizing something in the future, for most of us that are doing these visualizations, there's kind of like that underlying belief that it hasn't happened yet. As much as we're like, oh, I remember when, or we're basically framing the visualization as if it has happened in the past. I feel like it's human for us to kind of have that underlying belief that it didn't happen yet and that we're still pushing this into fruition. Whereas when it comes to memories, as far as we know, it's already happened. The crazy thing about that is there are times where we remember things super clear as day and it turns out that the situation didn't happen. I know y'all better shut up with them sirens out there. I'm doing a video. Anyway, I know that there are times where we feel like we imagine certain things as clear as day, and then when we really unpack it, or if we discuss it with somebody else who was at that particular event, they're like, no, that didn't happen that way. We might have added certain things without realizing it, especially when it's something that's super emotionally connected to us. We tend to put things and aspects in those memories that actually never happened. That's why people always say, you know, there's three sides to every story: her side, his side, and the truth, because our perspectives help us. Boy, this is why I'm filming down here. Anyway, three sides to every story: his side, her side, and the truth. Because when something is important to us, or like I said, we have a lot of emotions attached to it, we tend to put certain aspects and perspectives in there that actually don't belong. But when Joseph Ally said memories are just imaginal acts, it kind of clicked something in there for me. We don't have that underlying belief of, oh, well, I'm pushing this into the future so that it can happen. We already feel like we experienced it. And just like I said before, sometimes we don't even experience it the way that we think we do. So that puts it on a little bit higher of a pedestal than any visualization techniques, because we're like, this already happened. But if you think about it and say, oh, time is an illusion, there's no past, there's no future, there's only now. So when you're talking about a memory, what you're doing is basically creating a brand new visualization from old materials. So like, I don't like this dress, I'm gonna take it apart, I'm gonna stitch a new dress back together with this exact same material, with this exact same pattern. That's basically what you're doing when you're remembering certain things that go against what it is that you're trying to manifest, things that you're trying to bring forward into the now, because you're basically creating a brand new scene, which you don't realize is a brand new scene because you're like, it's a memory, it already happened. But like I said, it's the exact same thing as doing a regular visualization in the future. You just have it on more of a pedestal because you have a stronger belief that it's already happened. We all want to get to that point where we're putting our future visualizations into that same belief system of our memories. We want to feel like the things that we're trying to call forward and call into our life from the unseen and making it seen, we want to get to that point where we feel like those things have already happened. We kind of want to switch the places of the visualizations, if you will. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Memories, same thing as visualizations, but they're put on a pedestal because we feel like they've already happened. visualizations and constructing scenes, a regular visualization with that underlying belief that we're still trying to bring it forward. When in all actuality, they're the exact same thing. One just has a little bit more belief behind it because we believe in the concept of time and past and all that other stuff. Memories are great when you need to recall like actual facts and details that are helping with something you're trying to figure out now. Not necessarily great when you're trying to manifest certain things. Let's say you're a specific person or a job or a certain financial status that you're trying to get to, and you're bringing up memories contradicting the end result that you're going towards. It doesn't really match up, mainly because you have more of that focus on the fact that you believe the memory has already happened. You understand what I'm saying? So what we want to do is basically take the importance away from memories. I think if a lot of people are able to start taking away the importance of their memories in regards to the manifestations that they're trying to bring about. Let's say you're trying to manifest a specific person and you have this history with them that's pretty tumultuous, and you're trying to start a new story, a new direction with this specific person, and you have all these memories where you guys are fighting and it was a toxic situation. It can be hard to detach from something that you thoroughly believe actually happened, especially if your emotions were super tied into it. But what you want to do is think of it in the same way that you would think of these visualization scenes where you're thinking about you and your specific person getting married, or them proposing to you, a 5-year anniversary, y'all having kids together, y'all just being happy on vacation and things like that. It's the exact same thing, only when it comes to memories, you're reaching from a pool of material that you don't want. Whereas the visualization, you're reaching from a realm of infinite possibilities, mostly positive, that you can pull and be like, okay, I want this aspect in there, I want this aspect in there. When it comes to the memories, you're confined within a level of space and time, things that you perceive to have already happened, and you're also putting a whole bunch of belief stamping on it, like this is important because this is what happens. And that's another reason why I feel like people, when they're talking about their specific person or the things that they're trying to manifest that they have particular negative history or resistance with, it's so hard for them to let go of those circumstances because they put so much emphasis and belief on the fact that it happened already. But when you really think about it, if you're imagining certain things and you're visualizing certain things, that's happened already too. It has just as much importance as your memories, only you have a bigger pool of materials to choose from with the future visualizations, and I say future in quotes, versus the past visualizations where you're conjuring up an image of something that you have already perceived to have happened. You put in too much importance on the 3D because you feel like you've already experienced this in the 3D. It's like, okay, this was already a manifestation that I've experienced, so it's important because I know that it already happened. And even that right there is another issue when it comes to belief, because now you're saying that you don't exactly believe that the things that you're visualizing for the future and in the unseen actually happen. You understand what I'm saying? Are you getting what I'm saying? If you're not getting what I'm saying, let me know in the comments if you need more clarification, because I definitely will. I have no problem doing another video about this because I was just so like, whoa. Like, you know that gif when the lady is she's staring up into space and like the equations are like floating around her head? That was literally me. We really need to take our memories off the pedestal. We really hold them to a higher regard and a higher standard than we actually should, when what's more important is what we're focusing on now and the things that we're imagining now, the things that we're visualizing now and trying to bring forth now, because the memories are basically bringing those things that you, unless it's like a good memory, you know, we all have positive memories, we all have things that we experience in the past that make us feel good, there's no problem, you know, recalling those and kind of just living in that moment of the things that we experienced prior to this now moment. But when it comes to manifesting certain things or anything consciously, you want to steer clear of putting too much weight on memories that go against the end result you're trying to achieve. It doesn't help you, because like I said, it's the same thing as doing a visualization of something that you didn't experience in the 3D. You understand what I'm saying? But you're working with materials that you don't like. It's like you're drawing a picture with a box of crayons that only have blue, and you hate the color blue. You love the color green. Green is my favorite color, but you love the color green, but instead of reaching for the box of crayons, you know, that have green, you reach for the ones that have blue, and you wonder why the picture that you're drawing isn't to your liking. That's what you're doing when it comes to memories. When you keep recalling old memories that don't make you feel good, and you get that sensation in your body like, oh, why did this happen? I hate this. Especially when it comes to like manifesting a specific person, and you have history and you have things that you're trying to forget. Really put it in its place. Put it in its place, because the only moment, the only space and time that exists is the right now. So everything that you're bringing into the right now is what's going to perpetuate. Memories and experiences that we've had in the past that are not to our liking, they're gone. It's done. Yes, certain things we have to play out because we put it forth and we manifest it due to our sloppy default programming thinking. But now that you know, you got to do better, because you can't keep, you know, expecting certain things to happen when you're not putting in the effort and doing the work for those things to happen. So that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and do all of the things. And if you have any more questions or you need to clarify anything, please feel free to put that in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.